There. Okay. Are we good?
Yep.
I
lost again.
He lost again. Where to start? Oh yeah, Baron Corbin is Mr. Money in the Bank. Wow, I seem to have a trend of starting these all stuttery and then screaming.
Yeah, you always, I noticed that a lot.
Hey, you know what?
Frick me?
No. Let's go over the results. Okay, so let's get the obvious out of the way. The Money in the Bank ladder match. Excelente. Beautiful. I give it 5 stars.
I give it 10 out of 5.
What? Oh.
I give 10 stars out of 5 stars.
That was awesome! Well, first of all, Blue Thunder Bomb off the ladder. Kinshasa Sadie B.
Like 8 Kinshasas. 2 to Baron Corbin.
That was beautiful. Was there Super Kick City? Yeah.
No, not really.
No, Ziggler died. Kevin Owens died. Sami Zayn died. Kevin Owens died. Baron Corbin died. Nakamura got murdered in the beginning, but because he's Goku, people managed to find the 7 Dragon Balls in time before the end of the match to wish him back to life. For much, just like the Dragon Ball arc, literally for no good reason, because the fight against Vegeta ended in a draw. Anyway, other than that, Baron Corbin won after everyone else died. And then we had Nakamura and Styles left in the ring. And the briefcase was like mostly down at this point, right? It had like 1 clip.
There's only 1 clip.
Or like it was mostly all the way down, right? It was unhooked.
No, you have to unhook it.
Oh. I can't see it, remember? So it was mostly down. All anyone had to do was just take it.
Let's just say one thing. AJ, incredible upper body strength.
I know. That was awesome.
Hanging on for almost a minute straight.
That was awesome. Like AJ was about to grab the briefcase, and then Ziggler took it away, and then AJ was just hanging there for like a solid minute, and then he fell. Then
Sadly, and he died again.
Other than that, as like one common thing was Batman actually joined us, so it was actually fun hearing her commentary. Like earlier in the match, a ladder broke, and she was like, "Just be empty," and because she watched an earlier video, and it was like, "Just be empty," and then they threw out the ladder. Okay, so that's enough of the match. Anything else I missed?
The fact that KO died.
We already established that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought he died like 18 different times during that match. I mean, he only died on a ladder, on another ladder, on another ladder.
Anyway.
By Nakamura.
Okay, let's move on. You know that match was awesome. Definitely would watch again.
Then you have the beginning match, which was bullcrap.
I didn't swear, Mom. I just said bullshit. First ever. Let it be known that the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match
won
by a man.
I
wasn't even here for the most part because I was getting snacks.
Yeah, I was dead when he came home.
So what happened? So from the replays, I see Becky Lynch killed Carmella.
No. Okay. So what happened is Carmella was at the top of the ladder trying to get it down. Becky Lynch comes in, takes her down, does a power bomb.
Which is awesome.
Then Becky tries to go up. Then comes James out of nowhere, and he holds the ladder from the bottom and pushes it upwards, and then sets it back down. Then he goes over, tries to consult Carmella to go get the briefcase, and he's like, "Wait, this is a no DQs match." And then he looks up and he's like,
"I'm gonna take it.
I got you." And he climbs the ladder himself, and then he completely gets the briefcase off. And then I think, one of the others is gonna come through and just yoid it out of his hands, right?
Nope. Apparently.
Nope. None of them decided to do an NBA jump into the ring and just take it out. And then Carmella catches it and wins.
Oh, by the way, my bet was Nakamura. His bet. Didn't you say Baron Corbin?
Yes, I said Baron.
He got a point there at the end. Nice job. None of us got points because my money was on Becky, and what was your money on? Tamina. So none of us got points there. I would put more commentary in here, but I was like gone most of this match.
Yeah. So that
next,
was pretty much it. All the females in that match died.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I mean.
And then moving on to the second match, which
was the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship. Bullshit again.
Yes.
New Day hit some pretty decent offense throughout the match. It was actually pretty evenly matched, and it all ends when the Usos run out like pansies.
They were wusses.
It was a count out.
And utter wusses.
New Day wins by count out, so that was a point for me. That was the first point I got because I put my money on New Day. Still counts, guys. It's a win. Frick you if you have problems with that. Send all the complaints to @Samurai.
No, send them at Quilava Fire Blast.
Hey, frick you. Anyway, so after that, Usos retained by count out. New Day gets screwed. They better have like a no DQ match at SummerSlam or something. That'd be nice.
False count anywhere, no DQ.
Well, that's already comes with the stipulation, dude.
Oh no, I know. But hold on, I'm not done yet.
Well, our storage is almost
6-man tag team match.
Okay, I'm shooting you down now. Next! Next match. What was next?
Then after that, you have gender, right?
No, it was. I almost forgot about this. It was.
Naomi versus
Lana. Bull crap again. Skip.
Lana sucks.
Naomi retained by submission. Carmella was teasing us halfway through when she came out, holding the briefcase, and she didn't even cash it.
Cause she's stupid. She could have won that thing.
Yeah, well, that's it. Hey, if Dean Ambrose can clock Seth Rollins over the head and then hit a dirty deed, then why couldn't
she just go and be like, "Oh, you guys are hurt"?
Yeah,
pop.
Clock her over the head, lock her in a code of silence, and then make her pass out. There, you win. Frick. Okay, then next, what was it? Was it the skit with Maria Kanellis? Or was it the Fashion Post skit?
Fashion.
Yeah, what was it? It was Tyler Breeze and Fandango in a hospital? Or, I didn't really pay attention. What was it?
They were, some Vice. They did some Fashion Police skit to where they were making fun of, I don't remember what crime show, but it was Fashion Vice. That's what they called it.
Yeah, and then basically...
And so they got tape delivered to their front door that said, "Watch me." So they watched it. Turns out to be the Asention that attacked them and wrecked their room. So...
That's scheduled a match later on in the night, but next, moving on, is the...
Maria Kanellis and Mike Kanellis.
Maria Kanellis returns. I already hate her. Moving on. Next is Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal 2. Well, actually, first what happened was they introduced all these St. Louis legends like Ric Flair and Cowboy Orton. It was nice.
Bobby Orton Jr.
It was a little predictable what they were gonna do.
Oh! Don't forget Sergeant Slaughter.
He's from St. Louis?
Yes.
Holy crap! I didn't realize that. Sorry, Slaughter. Anyway, but next then you set up Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton 2, Electric Boogaloo. And just like Electric Boogaloo, Bollywood boys try to get they get scared off by Randy, then he gives them a look, and then they get scared off.
And then they try to cheat.
And then they go after Dad.
No, which is bullcrap because the ref had counted to 3 before they threw his leg on the rope.
Oh yeah, that spot. Randy hit an RKO, and even all of us screamed RKO. And then 1, 2, 3, what? Because they put his leg on the rope, so...
After the 3 count.
I think that was a botch. That had to have been a botch.
And then... So then the ref threw them out, but they didn't want to go because, you know, they're...
Villains. Heels.
Yeah.
Heel.
And so then they go around, they get to the front, and...
Then they start beating the piss out of...
So they look at the legends, they're like, "Yeah, you want a piece of us?" So then they walk forward a little more, and then...
They pan over to Bob, right?
No, they plan something. Then they go over to Bob. That's where things start getting messy for them. Let's see. RKO through a table, RKO on the floor.
RKO through another table.
Yeah.
You don't mess with the Orton family. And then Jinder Mahal came over
with a coloss.
finisher. Bullcrap! But it was not. It was a pretty feel-good moment when, yet again, Randy puts the. I hate this name. The Singh brothers through tables. Anyway, Jinder Mahal retains, and
I'm gonna call them the Sin Brothers.
the Singh brothers. Yo, Christian Marco is gonna have a field day with this freaking event. Okay, what's next? Then is the.
Then you have.
Then you got a hype package for Great Balls of Fire, which is still a pay-per-view name. And then you have the Fashion Police versus the Asention. Oh, I forgot to mention, Tameen, I got points for Naomi, so that's where I got 2 and 1. And then Jinder Mahal, Batman and Ty were rooting for Randy. I was rooting for Jinder Mahal, so I got 3 points there. And then now we're at Fashion Police versus the Asention. And pretty 3-minute back and forth. Which
Yeah, and then the Fashion Police win because they're awesome.
Yeah. And then the Money in the Bank ladder match. Oh no, so that's where I got my 14 point there.
Oh yeah, and that's where I got my 3rd point.
The Money in the Bank match.
Because Barad, actually, I thought he was gonna lose like 8 different times there.
That's what I was gonna go for because I was like maybe Barry. I was like no, frick it, Goku. I mean Nakamura. And so sorry for the background. Snoopy is in the room. And then yeah, that was it. That's Money in the Bank 2017. Best part was Batman and Snoopy were in the room for a good chunk of the pay-per-view. It was fun. We got, as long as we see Nakamura versus Styles at SummerSlam.
We're happy. We're happy.
I'm happy. Every other match can go to hell for what I care, as long as I see that match.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else that you might be excited for at SummerSlam? Maybe the Usos and the New Day.
Like I said, 6-man tag team championship match.
Oh my god. Wait, but isn't there only 2 Usos?
Yes. That's why they're gonna have to find a 3rd member that they're compatible with.
It's called the Freebird rules. I'll explain it to you later. Yeah, this is gonna be a interesting turn of events. I think that's it. Anything I'm missing?
That I'm gonna create a death match later on in 2K16.
With the New Day versus the Usos for
Yeah.
revenge.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I'm not gonna link that unless
I'm gonna put Big E and Kofi against Jimmy and Jay Uso. And I'm gonna see how that pans out.
in the computer.
I want to see if Jimmy and Jay Uso are as much as wusses in 2K16 as they are in real life.
Because 2K17 is a buggy mess of crap.
It is. It really is.
Okay, that's enough of a video game.
I think
So-
we're good.
This has been Frankie with Ty, and the reason we're recording this is like this is because I don't want to get panned again. Hopefully we should have a funny thing for SummerSlam or Great Balls of Fire. See you guys then.
I guess you guys are great flaming balls of fire.
Press the stop recording button.